So last class we talked about Oersted experiment, right? And we get to know that there is something which is not electrostatic force. There is something other than electrostatic force or electrostatic field. Okay? So if you are bringing a current carrying element like this, okay? क्या होता है? If you are bringing, let's say, if this is a current carrying element I, and if you bring a charge Q which is moving in this vicinity, then this charge will experience a force. Or in a different way, you can say that if you're having a current carrying coil like this, if you're having current carrying coil like this, all right, and in this current carrying coil, in the vicinity of this current carrying coil, if some charge particle Q is moving, then this charge particle will experience some force. All right. So this gave an idea that apart from electrostatic force, there is something else also. So when do we get this kind of condition? When this charge particle was moving. If this charge particle is not moving, then this particular charge particle will not experience any force. But once this charge particle will start moving, then it has been observed that this charge particle will experience a force. How is that possible? So then a theory has been framed. Theory क्या हुआ? कि because of this current or because of this moving charge particle, we framed a theory and told that because of moving charges, there will be one more field that will be generated, which will not be electrostatic field. But apart from electrostatic field, there will be one other field that is called as magnetic field will be generated because of the moving charge. And if this moving charge comes in the space or comes in the territory of magnetic field of other moving charge, then they will interact with each other and both of them will experience force because of each other, right? Exactly in the same way. If a positive charge Q is resting here, if some other positive charge capital Q is resting here. So if this small q charge comes in the territory of electric field due to this capital Q, they will experience force on each other, right? So in a similar way, if this is a current carrying wire, that means here current is flowing, that means charge is flowing, right? So there is a moving charge here and one more charge that is moving here. So what will happen? Because of this moving charge, there will be one magnetic field. Because of this moving charge, there will be other magnetic field. And when this positive charge, when this Q will come in the territory of this Q, what will happen? They will interact with each other with the help of their magnetic field. All right. चलिए, तो magnetic field समझ में आया सबको? So how can we find out what is the magnetic field? So there is a law which is very famous to find the magnetic field because of current carrying element, and that the name of that law is what? Biot-Savart's law. Okay. So this is valid as you have studied Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is studied for point charge. Similarly, this Biot-Savart's law is valid for, ध्यान से लिखना, is valid for infinitesimal small current carrying element. Infinitesimal small current element, and we define that current element as IDL. Okay? Don't say, sir, how, why? This is a law. After observations, after experiments, this law has been framed. So Biot-Savart's law is valid for small current element, and in Coulomb's law we consider that small current, that source is what? Point charge Q. Here the source of magnetic field will be current element, and we define that current element as IDL. ठीक है? Infinitesimal means बहुत ही छोटा. Infinitesimal small means बहुत ही छोटा, very very small. All right. अच्छा, we have defined this IDL as vector. IDL vector. What will be the direction of DL here? Tell me बच्चा लोग, what will be the direction of DL here? So direction of DL will be along the direction of current. किधर होगा बच्चा लोग? Along the direction of current. So if you are considering a small DL element here, if current is flowing in this, consider this is the current carrying wire. ये पूरा है ना, ये current carrying wire है. So at this point, if I consider one DL element, if this is that DL element, so at this point, what is the direction of current? This is the direction of current. So this is that DL element, length of that. ठीक है? The length of that current carrying element is what? DL. and direction of current in this direction, so dl vector will be also in this direction. ठीक है, चलो, तो this is valid only for infinitesimal small current carrying element or current element. अच्छा, what does it suggest? It suggests that magnetic field due to that current carrying element will be directly proportional to I dl. If I talk about the magnitude, it has been observed that this magnetic field will be directly proportional to I dl. ठीक है, Abhishek, that doesn't happen in the class, bacha. It cannot be done. Please come on time. Acha, what about the distance? It was observed that magnetic field because of this current carrying element or current element will be inversely proportional to the square of distance of the point from the element. If you have to find what is the magnetic field at this point, then you have to find what is the distance here. If distance is r, so we'll say B will be inversely proportional to B will be inversely proportional to r square. One more thing, there is one more proportionality that was there. If you change the orientation, this was the distance. If you change the orientation, that means if you change the angle between dl and r, then also it was observed that magnetic field because of this current carrying element will change. So it is directly proportional to sine theta also. ठीक है बच्चों? Yes, Pritesh. But apart from that, there is one more proportionality that is valid here, that is sine theta here. ठीक है? So for the sake of magnitude, if you want to get the value of magnitude, then you can say magnitude of magnetic field because of this current carrying element. Let me call this as dB. Why dB? Small element के कारण magnetic field is small, so small dB. All right. चलो देखिए. So B will be written as some constant K into I dl sine theta divided by r square. ठीक है? What is theta बच्चा लोग? Tell me. What is theta? First of all, what is K here? Where K is the proportionality constant, and it was observed that the value of K is what? 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. Tell me guys, what will be the unit of this K? So for that, you should know what is the unit of B, that is magnetic field. ठीक है? तो magnetic field का unit क्या होता है बच्चा लोग? I'm leaving this definition of magnetic field to you. Please try to write the definition of magnetic field. ठीक है? What will be the unit of magnetic field? So unit of magnetic field is Tesla. क्या है बच्चा लोग? It is Tesla or capital T, or you can write Weber per meter square, or you can write capital WB per meter square. What is Weber? You'll study this Weber. Weber is nothing but magnetic flux. You will be taught this part. I'll teach you after after 3 or 4 classes what is magnetic flux. Or I think in EMI, in electromagnetic induction, I'll teach you what is Weber. All right. Just for the sake of unit, remember this. Otherwise, remember this Tesla. समझ में आया बच्चा लोग? अच्छा. So this is the Tesla. Tell me what is the unit of K here? आशुतोष वो बाद में हम define करेंगे. That is correct also. आशुतोष is saying Newton second per coulomb meter. That is also correct. No problem. We'll derive one more unit of this in terms of basic physical quantities when I'll teach you what is the force on a current carrying element placed in a uniform magnetic field. And I'll teach you there. From there, we can derive what is the formula for what is the other unit for magnetic field. From there, we'll define 1 ampere current also. Okay? So don't worry about that. So Ashutosh is saying, sir, Newton second per coulomb meter. वो बाद में हम पढ़ेंगे. अभी के लिए सिर्फ टेस्ला के फॉर्म में बताओ. Tell me what will be the unit of K, बच्चा लोग? Directly question will be asked to you in objective that what is the unit of this proportionality constant K. So can I say that this K will be written as Tesla meter square. यहाँ पे meter. So this will be meter only. This is meter square. So divided by this will be meter. It will be multiplied here to meter. So Tesla meter per ampere. क्या मिलेगा? It is Tesla meter per ampere. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? And we also defined the value of K is also equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi. In electrostat, we defined K is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here we defined K is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. What is mu naught? Where mu naught is defined as permeability. क्या है बच्चा लोग? Permeability of free space. as we define permittivity, उसी तरीके से permeability. What is permittivity? So it is a property of the medium. उसको क्या बताता है? That property of the medium will tell you how fast or how the electric field will spread in that medium. ठीक है? So in the same way, this permeability will tell you about the medium, how easily the magnetic field can spread in a medium, or how strong a magnetic field can exist in a medium. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? So this is that mu naught, permeability. So please remember this. So what will be the value of mu naught here? I can write, yeah, it is property of a medium. So mu naught can be written as 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. So the mu naught value will be 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? 4 pi into कुछ गड़बड़ किया क्या? I think this is what? This is only 10 to the minus 7. This is not 4 pi. This is only 10 to the power minus 7. My bad. ठीक है? Mu naught is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the minus 7. If you put it here, 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7, then mu naught, this 4 pi will be cancelled. और if तुम्हें आंसर मिलेगा 10 to the power minus 7 only. Alright बच्चा लोग? Yes sir. Yes, correct. You got it. ठीक है? So this is the value of permeability. What will be the unit of this permeability बच्चा लोग? Tell me what will be the unit of permeability? Come on guys. Will it be different from K or it will be same as that of K? It will be same because 4 pi doesn't have any unit. So you can say this will be Tesla meter per ampere. ठीक है? So unit of permeability is Tesla meter per ampere. So please remember the unit of this permeability. बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छा, what is theta बच्चा लोग? Tell me. Theta क्या है? As you can see here in the diagram, what is theta? Theta is the angle between DL and the R vector. What is theta? Theta is the angle between DL and R vector. ठीक है? Before telling what is theta, let us define what is R. R क्या है बच्चा लोग? तो R is the distance of point from the current element. ठीक है? Distance of the point from current element. Now what will be R vector if I define R vector? Because if I tell you this distance R or this distance R or this distance R, at each and every point this magnetic field will be different because it depends on the angle also. So we have to express that R in terms of vector. So if we express that distance in terms of vector, that means we also tell the direction. Where is the position? Whether this is making angle 90 with DL or whether the angle is 45 or whether the angle is 100 or whether the angle is 120. So if you fix that angle, so the direction and the distance, everything will be fixed. So this point will be a unique point. All right. So to make sure that we are finding magnetic field at a unique point, we define this as a vector quantity. So what is R here? So you can say R vector is nothing but position vector of the point P, where you are finding the magnetic field of point P with respect to the current element. With respect to the current element. So R vector is the position vector of the point P with respect to the current element. So if you ask this DL, where is point P? So this DL will point his finger like this. So this is the direction R vector. Okay? So with respect to DL, what is the direction? What is the position vector of P? So this is the position vector of P. Now we can define aram se what is angle theta. So theta is the angle between DL vector and R vector. If this angle is fixed, so this position is also fixed. So the point at which we are finding the magnetic field is now unique. So I will not get confused which point we are talking about. If I say this is 90 degree, I can aram se say I'm talking about some point here. If I say if this is 1 meter, so if I say what will be the magnetic field at 1 meter from the current element, okay, making an angle theta, making an angle 90 with the DL, that means this is the point I am talking about, because that 1 meter can also be in this direction, that 1 meter can also be in this direction. Each and every point will experience different magnetic field. So to explain this uniquely, we have to express in terms of theta or in terms of vector. All right, but yeah. So magnitude मिल गया मुझे. So magnitude of magnetic field will be this one. अच्छा, what about if I talk about the direction? What about if I talk about the direction of magnetic field? Since magnetic field is a vector quantity, so how can we express this magnetic field in terms of vector? Or direction, how can we express the direction of magnetic field? So we need to express this magnetic field in terms of vector term. तो कैसे करेंगे? So it was also observed that the direction of magnetic field क्या हो गया? All right, let me delete this extra page here. It has been added mistake से. चलिए, yeah. Let me add this page here now. Correct. So it was observed that the direction of magnetic field was perpendicular to r vector and dl vector both. ये observation था. ये क्या था? Observation था. That the direction of magnetic field will be perpendicular to this r vector and this dl vector both. So there are two vectors that we are using, and that resultant vector is in this B. We are using dl also, r also. But B is perpendicular to dl also, r also, and this B is proportional to sine theta also. Can I say we got a relation where we can use cross product? Cross product. We have a tool named as vector, and we know that cross product will give you the direction which is perpendicular to both of the participant. So I can replace, or I can write the Biot-Savart's law in vector form. In vector form. And I can write B vector can be written as mu naught by 4 pi or k into I, or I'll write directly mu naught I by 4 pi into dl cross r cap divided by dl cross r cap divided by r square. R square or r cube? Tell me bachalo. No, dl is not the length of wire. dl is the length of current element, छोटा सा current element. बोलो बच्चा लोग. We should write in the denominator r square or r cube. Come on guys, answer it fast. Okay, I'm getting some answers. All right, ठीक है, correct है. See, simple सी बात है. How do we represent the direction of dl and direction of r? तो dl का तो वेक्टर के रूप में यूज कर लेंगे, but I don't have any r in the numerator, so we'll use a unit vector of r. तो मैंने यहाँ पे क्या यूज कर दिया? Unit vector of r. So now I can say this b is what? b क्या है? This is perpendicular to dl also, perpendicular to r also. If you want to express this r in terms of r vector, then you can also write this as mu naught I by 4 pi into dl vector cross r vector, because r cap can be written as r cap divided by r cap. कैसे लिखते हो? r cap is nothing but r vector divided by r. So vector divided by the magnitude. So r vector divided by r, so r cube. So r square into r will become r cube. So you can also write this in this form, that mu naught I 4 pi into dl cross r divided by r cube. Otherwise, in terms of unit vector, if you're writing, this will be the valid answer. So guys, for your board's preparation, please remember this vector form. This is important. Sometime question has been asked directly. You write Biot-Savart's law in vector form. Similarly, you can be asked, write Coulomb's law in vector form. So both of those questions are important. So please याद रखना. ठीक है? And last class I have taught you how to find the cross product, how to find the direction of cross product. Using that, you can आराम से get the direction of B here. ठीक है? Tell me बच्चों लोग, इसमें कौन किधर होगा direction? What will be the direction of magnetic field at point P in this case because of this dl element? बोलो बच्चों लोग. Tell me guys. I'm talking about dB, so छोटा सा element, so I'll replace B with dB. dB correct है. Inward. All right, सबको पता लगा into the plane कैसे? How do you have to calculate this बच्चा लोग? Direct your right hand fingers along the first vector in such a way that your palm should face towards the second vector. You don't have to curl it. Curl करने का जमाना गया. You don't have to curl. You don't have to think about that. आप सीधा कर लो. DL के तरफ कर लिया, and palm should be facing the second vector towards the second vector. Palm should be towards the second vector. So DL and the palm should be in this direction. So now the thumb will give you the direction of B vector. So at point P, because of this dl element, magnetic field will be into the plane. All right, समझ में आया सबको? बहुत बढ़िया. Now can you see some similarity, guys? Tell me, can you see some similarity between Biot-Savart's law and Coulomb's law? कुछ दिख रहा है क्या? In Coulomb's law, we studied that electric field was directly proportional to charge and it was inversely proportional to the distance square, right? Square of the distance. So there is some kind of similarity between Biot-Savart's law and Coulomb's law, and there is some differences also. There are some differences also. So in a board examination, that similarity and the difference can be asked aram se. Okay? There has been history that these questions have been asked. So I have made some similar. I have written some similarities and I have written some differences. So let us look at the similarities between Biot-Savart's law and Coulomb's law one by one. First, both of the laws are for long ranges. Long ranges का मतलब क्या है बच्चा? That B value will be valid till R goes to infinity. This dB or magnetic field is valid till you reach the value of R as infinity. ठीक है? तो infinite value तक ये valid है. So magnetic field exists till infinity, right? So both of them are what? Long range. Yes, these are important for boards. Both depend inversely on the square of the distance from the source to the point of interest. To the point of interest. Okay? So both of them depend inversely on the square of distance from the source. Source क्या था Coulomb law में? Charge. Here source क्या है? Ideal, the current element. To the point of the interest. Achha, what is the second similarity? Magnetic field in Biot-Savart's law and electric field in Coulomb's law. ठीक है? Magnetic field in Biot-Savart's law and electric field in Coulomb's law is linearly related to the source. That is ideal in magnetic field and Q in the Coulomb's law. क्या था? Linearly related है ना? Directly proportional, right? E was directly proportional to Q and there dB is directly proportional to ideal. So magnetic field in Biot-Savart's law is directly proportional to ideal. That is the source. And in Coulomb's law, the electric field was directly proportional to Q. So both of them are what? Linearly related to the sources. इसको please याद रखना. Third similarity बच्चा लोग, both obey superposition principle. अच्छा, tell me guys, I must have taught you, when can you use superposition principle? What is the condition that must be satisfied when you can use superposition principle? What is that condition that must be satisfied? Tell me बच्चा लोग. No, not like that बच्चा. When can you use principle of superposition? Principle of superposition का मतलब है कि if you are having three magnetic fields at a point, so the net magnetic field will be what? Vector addition of all of them. You add them पूरा आराम से. ठीक है? That is the principle of superposition. See, condition for application of superposition is, or no, not in the same plane. All the particles, all the parameters must be independent of each other. देखो मैं सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं. Let us assume you have been given 10 mangoes by your friend A. You have been given 10 mangoes by your friend A. And your friend B has given 15 mangoes. They are not interrelated. They are not related at all. Tell me, what is the total number of mangoes that you have received? What will your answer? 25, right? समझ में आ रही बात? What if you got 10 mangoes from the same man and 15 mangoes from the same man, but now they are related and they might give you at these number of mangoes at different time? What is the total number of mangoes that have been used here? बोलो बच्चा लोग. Can I say if the 10 mangoes have been given by A, 15 mangoes have been given by B, ठीक है? If 10 mangoes have been given by A, 15 mangoes have been given by B, and if they are related with each other, that means he can take some mangoes from here and he can also take some mangoes from here. So can I say total number of mangoes that has been used for exchange might be less than 25? हो सकता है ये तुम्हें 15 दिया था ना, उसमें से तुमसे कुछ मान लो 5 ले लिया और A ने अपने पास इसके पास 5 था and plus 5 करके तुम्हें 10 दे दिया. So if these two are interrelated, you cannot just add them आराम से ऐसे. ठीक है? So principle of superposition is only used when the parameters involved are completely independent. In the same way, as you have studied in Coulomb's law, that if this is Q1 here, if this is Q2 here, and this is point P, the electric field because of Q1 at point P is independent of electric field at P because of Q2. Electric field at P because of Q1 is independent of electric field at P because of Q2. If that will occur, then the net field at this point P will be vector summation of these two individual fields. ठीक है, यही होता है. This principle of superposition can only be used in such conditions. Yes, wave में भी वही होता था, because this displacement of one particle was independent of the displacement because of the second particle. समझ में आया? Displacement of the particle because of one wave was independent of displacement of the same particle because of the other wave. All right, then only we can say that net displacement will be summation of individual displacements. तो इस चीज को प्लीज याद रखिएगा. चलिए, so both of them will obey superposition principle. So this is the third similarity. All right, चलिए, now let us talk about differences. What are the differences between Biot-Savart's law and Coulomb's law? पहला difference क्या है बच्चा लोग? Electric field in Coulomb's law is produced by scalar source. So when you use Coulomb's law, the electric field using Coulomb's law will be produced by a scalar source. What about the magnetic field? Here magnetic field is produced by a vector source, that is IDL. That means this direction of DL means something. This direction of DL will change the magnetic field. If DL is in this direction, magnetic field at this point will be different. If DL is in this direction, magnetic field at the same point will be different. समझ में आ रहा है? That is why we say this is dependent on the vector source. So ये पहला difference. All right. Let us move on to second difference. Electric field is acting along displacement. As we understand this, as we know this, if this is point charge Q, this is point P. So electric field at this point will be along the line joining this point P and the point charge. This will be the direction of E. But what is the direction of magnetic field here? Magnetic field is perpendicular to DL cross R. It's not along the line joining point charge or the current element and the point P. ठीक है, ये क्या है? This is perpendicular to DL cross R. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? What about the third difference, guys? Tell me. अथर वो स्केलर वेक्टर है खाली बच्चा, खाली स्केलर. चार्ज क्या होता है? अथर प्लीज concentrate in the class. Charge क्या है? Charge is a scalar quantity. Electric field is produced by a point charge, that is a scalar quantity. That is why scalar source. Here magnetic field is produced by a vector source, that is IDL, right? If you are having current element in this direction, if you got magnetic field here something B1, now if you change the direction of DL or the current carrying element, if you change the direction of current, then the magnetic field at this point will change. So that is what it depends. So direction of DL will be important here, will have some significance here. That is why we say that magnetic field produced by vector source, and that vector source is IDL. So ये पहला difference है. Second difference, electric field is along this displacement vector. Here magnetic field will be perpendicular to displacement vector or perpendicular to DL cross R. Achha. What is the third difference? That is very, very easy. Tell me guys, what is the third difference? You can read it on the board. Electric field is not dependent on angle. Does electric field depend on angle? If you're having point charge here, if I ask you to find the electric field at this point P, which is at distance of R, and now if I ask you to find the electric field at this point R, or let me call A, which is also at a distance R, will the electric field at these 2 points different? Will they be different? No, the magnitude will be same only, right? So I can say that electric field is not dependent on, क्या मैंने लिख दिया? Dependent, right? Depended on angle. Where is the magnetic field depends on the angle. वो angle change करोगे, as we have understood this here. If you change this angle, magnetic field will change. As you can see the equation here. If you change the angle, theta will change. So sin theta will change. So dB value will change. All right, guys. So these are the important 3 similarities and 3 differences. So they can ask you the similarity also. They can ask you the differences also. So please remember them अच्छे से, revise them आराम से, ठीक है? So that if this type of question has been asked to you, you should be easily answering them with ease. All right, chaliye. Now let us solve a question which is there in NCERT. Try to get the correct answer for this question. A element, that means a current carrying element, delta L, which is equal to delta x I cap. This is the current carrying element, delta x I cap. That means what is the direction of this delta x, bacha? Towards positive x. Okay? Is placed at the origin and carries a large current I is equal to 10 ampere. So from here, what is the current flowing? I is equal to 10 ampere. What is the magnetic field? What is the magnetic field on the y-axis at a distance of 0.5 meter? Bolo bachcha. बच्चा, but because of current electric field थोड़ी होता है. Ritesh, because of current, will you get electric field? और because of electric field current होता है. ठीक है, समझ में आ रही बात? All right, guys, tell me the answer for this one. You need to tell the direction of magnetic field also. You need to tell me the direction of magnetic field also. Everything is known to you. All the formulas have been given to you. If you want to refer that formula, let me copy that formula for you. इसको मैं कॉपी करके यहाँ पे पेस्ट करता हूं so that कि you can use that. चलो अब आंसर करो इसका. Tell me the direction as well, not only the magnitude. बच्चा, रोहित, गौरी, I need the direction as well. Tell me what will be the direction. All right, Adi has answered. गौरी, आपका आंसर सबसे अलग है. Yeah, outward, out of the plane. What will be that direction, बच्चा? J cap or minus J cap? Sorry, K cap or minus K cap? Rohit. See, if you consider, there is a convention that you follow, right? If this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this line coming out of the plane will be z-axis. This is how we use the convention, right? So you have to use the same convention here as well. All right, so few of you answered 4 into 10 to the minus 8, 5 into 10 to the minus 5.004. All right, 4 into 10 to the power minus 7, 4 into 10 to the minus 6. Everybody has given different answers. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. 4 into 10 to the minus 6, minus 8, 5.024. कैलकुलेशन तो आसान है यार, कैसे गलत कर रहे हो? ऑलराइट, कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं, रोहित बोल रहा है सर 4 into 10 to the power minus 8 पक्का. चलो सॉल्व करते हैं, ठीक है. First, let us find out the magnitude. As that current element is छोटा सा, बिल्कुल इत्तू सा, नन्हा सा, मुन्ना सा, तो हम उसको replace करेंगे dV से. I'll write the magnetic field because of delta x will be dV. Will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi is nothing but 10 to the power minus 7 into. What is the current? 10 ampere. What is the delta x? That is the dl. So that is nothing but 1 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 2. What is the value of R? तो R लिखने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी आपको, अगर आपने R स्क्वायर नीचे लिखा तो, because magnitude of R cap is 1 divided by into sin of theta कितना है बच्चा लोग? What is value of theta? So this is dl and this is R. So angle is 90 degree. So sin 90 divided by R square. Divided by R square. What is the value of R? R is 0.5 meter. तो 0.5 into 0.5. ठीक है, सॉल्व करते हैं फिर. So I'm going to get 10 to the power 7. देखो 10 to the power minus 7, 10 to the power minus 2. इस कितना बच्चा लोग? 10 to the power minus 9. 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power minus 8. 10 to the power 2, तो क्या मिलेगा? 10 to the power minus 8 into 10 to the power 2 divided by 25. If I multiply 100 here, if I multiply 100 here, no problem. this will give us 4. So now I can have, or I can say this will be getting cancelled. So what is the correct answer? 4 into 10 to the power minus 8 Tesla. So those who have got 4 into 10 to the power minus 8 Tesla, they are correct. Congratulations, बहुत बढ़िया, आपने NCERT का सॉल्व्ड एग्जांपल सॉल्व कर लिया, खुश रहिए. अच्छा, what about the direction? What about the direction? कैसे निकालेंगे बच्चा लोग? बोलिए, what about the direction? How will you find the direction? So DL cross R. Direct your right hand fingers in this direction. This is the direction of fingers. In which direction the palm should be there? बोलो बच्चा लोग. In which direction palm should be there? Palm should be in this direction. So in which direction the thumb will represent? Thumb will be out of the plane. ठीक है, thumb will be out of the plane. अरे इंटू कैसे हो जाएगा श्रेया? आप करके देखो. Palm ऊपर रहना चाहिए. Palm should be ऊपर because R is in upward direction. How will your thumb will be inward? Think about this. देखो, inward के लिए ऐसा होना चाहिए, right? Hand should be in this way if you are saying inward. But where should be the palm? Palm should be ऊपर because R is what? In upward direction. So palm should be in upward direction. So thumb क्या हुआ? बाहर की ओर. Alright, Pajwal, तुमने भी गलत किया है. So the direction of DB will be out of the plane. That means K cap. ठीक है? Abnormal केस हाँ, अंगूठा इधर आ गया तो हो सकता है. करेक्ट. नहीं बच्चा, ऐसे गलती मत करना प्लीज. ठीक है? अथर्व, कुछ कंफ्यूजन नहीं है. तू फॉर्मूला गलत दूसरा यूज करेगा तो कैसे होगा? अगर ये फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे तो आर कैप का वैल्यू क्या है? अथर्व, प्लीज डोंट कंफ्यूज. यहां बता, आर कैप का वैल्यू कितना है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ आर कैप? आई कैप? अयो, अरे मैग्नीट्यूड बता ना. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द मैग्नीट्यूड. व्हाट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ आर कैप? सब लोग आंसर करो. व्हाट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ आर कैप? 0.01. गोली मार दो मेरे को. कैसा गोली मारेगा पता है? गो टू अ मार्केट, गेट अ टॉय गन, इधर मेरे कनपट्टी पे लगा एंड जस्ट पुल द ट्रिगर. फ्रॉम योर होम ओनली, जस्ट पुल द ट्रिगर. मैं इधर मर जाऊंगा. Why to torture me like this, बच्चा? What is the magnitude of any A cap, B cap, C cap, D cap, G cap? कुछ भी कर दे. अरे if you are having any cap, कुछ भी, किसी के ऊपर कैप लगा दे. Take anything, any cap, कुछ भी. F cap, K cap, J cap, R cap, anything. सारे लेटर्स ले लो. Small I cap, B cap. What are the magnitudes of all these caps? 1 2. अरे एक है. Because they are unit vectors. That is why we define them as unit vectors. Magnitude of unit vectors एक होता है. तो तू R cap की बात कर, J cap की बात कर, कुछ भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता है उसका. हाँ, 1 2 एक, right? 1 2. So R cap कितना मिला? 1. तो यहां क्या मिलेगा? R square. Even if you take this formula, DL का magnitude लिखेगा, R का magnitude will be R into sine of 90. 1 R cube will be R square. Same formula. How to remember so much formula? You don't have to remember them पूरा आराम से बच्चा. Think about some similarities. रोहित, think about some similarities. ठीक है? Electric field KQ by R square. Here K into Q के जगह पे IDL divided by R square. क्या करना बच्चा? पढ़ाई तो करना पड़ेगा ना. You have to remember few of the things. Sorry, I can't help much. But if you want to crack some competitive examinations, you have to remember few of the formulas. Alright, guys. बच्चा लोग, click yes if you have understood how to use Biot-Savart's law for small current carrying element. Please click yes. समझ में आया सबको? बढ़िया. या इसके पहले एक सवाल पूछता हूं मैं. If you are having a current carrying element like this, ठीक है? अरे चलेगा रे अतर, इट्स ओके. बहुतों लोग को समझ में नहीं आया था. When you asked Atarvi saying, sir, sorry, it will not be repeated. There were so many of the students who have answered me, what is the magnitude of R cap as 0.5? 2. So it's not only you. There are so many जो भांग खा के आते हैं, जिनको भूल जाते हैं, जिनको गजनी का असर होता है. There are so many gajnis. So don't feel sorry for this. Just think about in a positive way that your doubt has been cleared. It doesn't matter how do I react. ठीक है, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. मैं तेरे if I react very aggressively or if I react very calmly, does that reflect in your score of NEET or JEE? नहीं फर्क पड़ता है, right? Your doubt should be clear. That's it. तेरा डाउट क्लियर हो जाता है, मैं कैसा रिएक्ट करता हूं फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. डोंट इवन केयर अबाउट दोस थिंग्स. ठीक है, जस्ट थिंक अबाउट दिस दैट योर डाउट हैज बीन क्लियर्ड और नॉट. बस यस, थोड़ा सा बी केयरफुल, प्लीज बी सिंसियर दैट फ्यू ऑफ द थिंग्स यू शुड रिमेंबर देम. यू शुड एक्चुअली मेमोराइज देम आराम से. ऑलराइट, इफ भूल गया, देखो क्या पूछ रहा था. इफ करंट कैरिंग वायर इज इन दिस वे, ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ करंट फ्लो कर रहा है. टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट दिस पॉइंट. Pratish, you don't have to answer. तुमने पहले ही आंसर बता दिया है इसका. Tell me what will be the magnetic field at this point. Yes, Naren, ये बेसिक है. See, जैसे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में इन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैट Coulomb's law was basic, right? Similarly, in this chapter, Biot-Savart's law is basic. Leftward, 0. Rightward. मेरे को लड्डू खाना है. Not defined. Not defined. कुछ भी मेघना, कुछ भी डिस्टेंस, सिंपल सी बात है. इफ आई एम नॉट गिविंग द डिस्टेंस, आंसर एक ही बचता है, 0 और नॉट डिफाइंड टुवर्ड्स करंट फ्लोइंग. आंसर इज 0. या टॉय गन चाहिए बच्चा, क्या करूं मैं, उधर से लगा दे, से टक से ट्रिगर दबा दे. अभी भी बताया मैंने, अभी कुछ 10 साल पहले, ठीक है ना, कि मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होता है डीएल क्रॉस आर के डायरेक्शन में. इफ यू आर हैविंग अ स्ट्रेट करंट कैरिंग वायर लाइक दिस, tell me what will be the direction of DL. Consider any DL, कहीं पे भी. मान लो इस DL की बात करते हैं, वो ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस वाला DL नहीं रहे, स्मॉल DL, इनफाइनेटिसिमली स्मॉल एलिमेंट DL. Tell me for this DL what is the direction of R. Let me use white color. This is R. अब बता, what is DL cross R? Yes, Vijay Lakshmi, correct. Most of you have given the correct answer. Consider any. Now, because of this chotu sa, nanha sa, munha sa current element, magnetic field at this point is 0. Now, consider some other nanha munha sa element here. Again, for this nanha munha element is also, R is making 0 angle. Consider one more nanha munha DL here. For this nanha munha DL also, direction of R is parallel to this. So R and DL, they are making angle 0 with each other. So can I say that magnetic field, because of all the current elements in this current carrying wire, the magnetic field will be 0 at point P. Got it, guys? समझ में आया? Similarly, if I consider one more point Q here, tell me what is the magnetic field at point Q. बोलो बच्चा लोग, what will be the magnetic field at point Q? This is DL. This is R. Here, what is the angle between R and DL? Here, angle between DL and R is 180. What is sine 180? Yeah, pi, 0. Matlab magnetic field, because of this current carrying element, at any of the point lying on this line of flow of current or line of current will be 0. So can I say that B at P will be equal to B at Q will be equal to मोतीचूर का लड्डू. इनको हिंदी समझ में आता है, ठीक है, नहीं समझ में आता है 0 समझ लेना. 0. जिनको देखने में अच्छा लगता है 0, उसको ऐसे लिख लेना 0. लो लड्डू बना ही देता हूं, तुम लोग भी क्या याद रखेगा, लड्डू. So what is the answer? 0. So at all the points which lie on the line of flow of current, at all the points lying on the line of flow of dhara, current का हिंदी धारा, current at all points lying on the line of flow of current, magnetic field will be laddu, will be 0. Guys, will you remember this part? For your boards preparation, यही याद रखना है आपको. For straight current carrying wire. For straight current carrying wire, magnetic field at any point which is lying on the line of flow of current, magnetic field will be 0. In comparative part, I'll teach you what will be the magnetic field because of a finite current carrying wire at any arbitrary point, because of semi-infinite wire, because of finite wire, because of infinite wire. वो मैं derivation अलग से कराऊंगा comparative class में. For boards, you don't have to derive those things. That derivation is not important at all. ठीक है? Dhanush, I don't think if I increase the brightness in my iPad, brightness or that brightness will increase in your mobile screen. Let me check. Let me do it. Does brightness in your screen changes? I am increasing, decreasing. Bolo bacha, Dhanush. See, I am increasing and decreasing the brightness of my iPad. Is it changing? No, it can't. Right? I cannot control the hardware of your mobile device. Or this Zoom app cannot control the hardware of your mobile device. So वो brightness बढ़ाना घटाना आपके मोबाइल का काम है. आप अपने मोबाइल का brightness बढ़ाओ. ठीक है धानुष? All right. ठीक है बच्चा लोग, please remember this. Now let us move on to next part. This derivation is there in your syllabus. If you see the NCERT, there is a derivation for this part, and this derivation you should remember, you should know how to derive. Question is, find out the magnetic field on the axis of a circular current carrying loop. ठीक है? You need to find what is the magnetic field on the axis of a circular current carrying loop. तो क्या करेंगे बच्चा लोग? dB निकालेंगे छोटे से करंट कैरिंग एलिमेंट के कारण. फाइंड आउट दैट नन्हा मुन्ना सा dl. मैंने माना लेट्स से देयर इज नन्हा मुन्ना एलिमेंट एट द टॉप पॉइंट. अच्छा, आर यू गेटिंग दिस फिगर बच्चा? दिस इज अ सर्कुलर लूप. दिस इज द साइड व्हिच इज व्हाट इनटू द प्लेन, वो अंदर की ओर है. ठीक है? जस्ट टू मेक श्योर यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस डायग्राम अच्छे से, आई हैव मेड दीज डॉटेड लाइंस. These are the front part and these are the back part, rear part. All right, ऐसे सर्कल को रखा है. So from this side if you see this, आगे का दिखेगा, पीछे का थोड़ा दिखेगा, right? चलो देखो. So if I consider one DL element at the top of it, top पे रखा है ऐसे छोटा सा DL element. I have drawn this arrow bigger so that you should understand the direction. But that DL is what? छोटू सा यहाँ पे. What is the R for this DL बच्चा? This is R for this DL. This is that point P on the axis of this circular coil. First of all, tell me what will be the direction of magnetic field because of this DL. Achha, why did I consider this DL? Because current is flowing in this direction. So यहाँ पे जब current आएगा तो current direction will be tangential. So this is the direction of DL. Tell me what is the direction of DB here? Magnetic field because of this current carrying element. I think I have already represented this. I think मैंने already आपको represent करके दिखाया हुआ है. कौन सा direction है? This is that direction. This is the 90 degree. This is the 90 degree part. ठीक है? So this is the direction. How do you get this? Direct your right hand fingers along this direction in such a way that the palm should be facing in this way. करके देखो. अंगूठा किधर दिखेगा? ऐसे किया ना? palm को ऐसे करके देखो. See, I can't show this on the webcam. You can understand this. Direct your right hand fingers in this direction and direct your palm in this direction. So क्या मिलेगा? This will be the direction of thumb. This is the finger and this is the palm face. So this will be the thumb. Similarly, if you consider one DL here, so DL direction will be in this direction. All right, अंदर की ओर जाएगा into this and R will be in this direction. So DL cross R ऐसे होगा. देखो DL cross R, ये किधर देगा? अंगूठा देखो. ठीक है? So that DL DB will be in this direction because of the lower part. So because of the upper part, upper element, direction of magnetic field is here. Because of the lower part, direction of magnetic field is here. Similarly, magnetic field because of this is, let's say, in outward direction, direction of magnetic field because of this will be into the plane. So can I say you are going to get a condition like this? ऐसे दिखेगा, राइट, लाइक दिस, और ऐसे दिखा सकता हूं ऐसे. Because of the front and rear part, you'll get like this. So can I see you are going to get a कमल का फूल जैसा ऐसा कुछ lines from a single point, ऐसा ऐसा दिखेगा सब जगह, right? If I just imagine these 2 points, if I just imagine magnetic field because of the bottommost point and the topmost point, ठीक है? तो बताओ बच्चा लोग, which part or which component will get cancelled? Which component will get cancelled? If I say this is x component and this is the y direction, tell me which component will get cancelled. So can I write this is dB, यहां लिख देता हूं due to topmost element, and then there is a dB in this direction that will make the same angle. This is the dB direction due to bottommost element. All right, ठीक है, चलिए. So now I can break this dB into 2 components. कौन कौन से component में break करेंगे? So we are going to get one y component here, one y component here. I'm not drawing these guys, otherwise वो पूरा hodgepodge हो जाएगा, ठीक है? I'm just writing this. So I can say components of magnetic field. देखो, in this case they are y component, but what about the other cases? What about because of these? So I can say component of magnetic field along perpendicular to, or along a direction perpendicular to the axis will get cancelled. Because of top and bottom, their y components will get cancelled. Because of other part, the component which will be along the direction perpendicular to the axis. This is the perpendicular to the axis. For these 2 parts, into the plane and out of the plane will be the perpendicular axis, right? Chaliye. So they'll get cancelled. So can I write net magnetic field? Net magnetic field will be summation of all the components along the axis. So if you break all the magnetic fields into 2 components, one along the axis and other one perpendicular to the axis, so all the perpendicular components will get cancelled, but the along the axis component will get added. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? तो net magnetic field will be summation of all the components along the axis. So can I write B at P will be integral dB if this angle is theta, if the angle made by this dB, where this is theta, so I can say dB cos of theta. Now put the value of dB. अभी हम लोग formula use करेंगे. Now put the value of dB. Mu naught I divided by 4 pi into dl. ठीक है? Into dl divided by. What is the distance between this point and this point, guys? If the distance of point P from the center is x given to you, radius of this current carrying coil is r given to you, tell me what is this distance r? बोलो बच्चा लोग, what is this distance? It is square root of x square plus capital R square. So can I write? It will be x square plus capital R square का square root and then उसका square. So I'm going to get this part into. इसके बाद क्या लिखेंगे बच्चा लोग बताइए जल्दी से? Into sine of angle theta. कौन सा angle? तो angle between this and this. बताओ, what is the angle between DL and R? Tell me guys, what is the angle between DL and R? Think about this. This is a circle. ऐसा circle का part है. So DL is in this direction. ये pencil का direction. And R is like this. So can you imagine like this? This is the DL and R is like this index finger. All right. So they are what? Perpendicular to each other. So you have to multiply sin 90 into cos of theta. Okay. Very good. Yes, Pratish. Correct. Now, what is the value of cos theta, guys? This is simple geometry now. Tell me what is the value of cos theta here? Which value will be the theta here? Can I say that if this is theta, this is 90, so this will be 90 minus theta. This is already 90. So can I say this will be theta here? Can I say that this will be theta here? Correct? So I can write this angle is theta. So cos theta will be written as, क्या लिखेंगे? R divided by small r, base divided by hypotenuse, or adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So I'll write cos theta is equal to capital R divided by small r. Small r is what? X square plus capital R square to the power to the power half. Now simplify these things further. So you'll get mu naught I into R divided by 4 pi into x square plus capital R square to the power 3 by 2. Can I say these are constant? For a current carrying coil, can I say current is constant? I is given to you, that is constant. Capital R is given to you, that is constant. Distance of this point from this center will be given to you, that will be constant. So that point is unique, so that is constant. Can I say all these values are constant? So now we are left with only one variable, that is DL. Tell me, if you integrate this DL part, what will be the value? Tell me, bachalo, what will be the value of integral DL? L. रवि किरण नहीं बच्चा, ऐसा नहीं करते रे. वो L कितने के बराबर है? Do you know the value of L in this question? Yes, correct. 2 pi into capital R. Because if you add all these lengths here, you'll get the periphery, you'll get the perimeter of the circle, circumference of the circle. Right? Yes, 2 pi R. So you can write this as mu naught I into R square divided by 2 into x square plus R square to the power 3 by 2. So this is the value of B at P. So B at the axis क्या मिला? B at the, let me add a page here. Yeah. So B at the axial position will be equal to mu naught I by 2, और पूरा लिखते हैं mu naught I by 2 into R square divided by x square plus R square to the power 3 by 2. Achha, now tell me guys, what is the direction? In this case, tell me what is the direction of magnetic field? Which component have been added? In which direction we get the net magnetic field? Net magnetic field will be the summation of all the components along the axis. Can I say that? Magnetic field will be along the axis. कैसे मिलेगा बच्चा लोग? Magnetic field will be along the axis. So I can say that along the axis. But towards the center or away from the center? In this case, away from the center. इसमें क्या मिला? Away from the center. But what if you are having a circle like this, a current carrying coil like this, and now current is flowing in this direction, and you are having a axis point here P. Tell me what is the direction of magnetic field at this point P? Away from the center or towards the center? Here you will have towards the center. Here direction of B at P will be towards the center. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? अच्छा, देखो याद कैसे करना है? How will you remember this? How will you find out the direction of magnetic field at the axis of this circular coil, कैसे निकालोगे? How will you find the direction of magnetic field at the axis of or at any axial point of the circular current carrying ball? कैसे निकालोगे? Again, right hand thumb. करना क्या है? There is a trick, there is a method to do that. Let me write that for you. Method to find direction of, पहला मेथड डायरेक्शन निकालने का, ध्यान से देखना. Method to find direction of magnetic field at an axial position of circular current carrying wire. All right, करना क्या देखो, you have to use right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. So what you have to do, you have to curl your right hand fingers, curl right hand fingers along the direction of current, along the direction of current. Sorry guys for making this boring, but याद करना है बच्चा, that is why I'm writing this. So आप please इसको याद रखिएगा. So curl your right hand fingers along the direction of current. Thumb will give you the direction of, or the direction of thumb, or you can say orientation of thumb will give direction of magnetic field. Now, can you verify this, guys? Can you verify this part here? Curl your right hand fingers along the direction of current, and then the thumb will give you the direction of magnetic field. बोलो यहाँ पे किधर मिल रहा है? Curl करके देखो. So at point P, you have to find what is the magnetic field, direction of magnetic field. Curl your right hand fingers. किधर मिला? Leftward. So what will be the direction of magnetic field here? So along the axis, direction of magnetic field will be in this direction. Let me draw पूरा line. ऐसा. So this is the direction of magnetic field. Consider any point here, this one, here, this one. So to the right of this coil, towards left, like towards the center. To the left side, it will be away from the center. ठीक है? But direction कैसे मिलेगा? तो इधर की ओर. What about this one? बोलो चलो. No, don't say converse and all. Please don't do that. Vijeta, this is very, very tricky chapter. Please don't use this method ever. कहीं और मत use करना. इसको यहीं पे use करना. Because there's so much confusion in this chapter to find the direction. Just use whatever I'm telling you. Just don't mix anything, any of the concept. Please don't mix that. यहाँ बताओ चलो. What will be the direction of magnetic field at this point? In this direction. What will be the direction of magnetic field at this point? In this direction. कैसे? तो curl your right hand fingers along the direction of current. Curl किया. किधर मिला? Right. So magnetic field along the axis will be towards right. Here right, here right, here right. सब जगह right. समझ में आया सबको? No, don't say away from the center. If I say here away from the center, what about at this point? It will be towards the center. ठीक है? For this point, for a single point, you can say away from the center, towards the center, correct. But on the axis, it will be different. To the right of it, away from the center. To the left of it, towards the center. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? Guys, click yes if you have understood this, how to find the direction of magnetic field at any axial position due to circular current carrying wire. Please remember this form. Please remember this particular formula or the method. This is very, very important. All right? Chalo, bahut badhiya. Now tell me, if I ask you, what will be the magnetic field at the center of the wire? Magnetic field at the center of this circular loop. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. लड्डू ना, गंदी बात. Yeah, put x is equal to 0. Because at the center, what is the value of x, guys? At the center, what is the value of x? Laddu. X laddu hai. Value laddu nahi hai pura. So put the value of x as laddu in the final answer. Put the value of x here. क्या मिलेगा आंसर बच्चा लोग? म्यू नॉट आई बाई, ये क्या हो जाएगा? आर आर कैंसल, 2r. म्यू नॉट आई बाई 2r. नीचे में क्या मिलेगा? r क्यूब. बिकॉज r स्क्वायर टू द पावर 3/2 इज r क्यूब. ऊपर में r स्क्वायर. काम तमाम. बचेगा कितना? r. So what is the answer? Yes, 1/r. Very good, Vijeta. So b at the center will be equal to mu naught I divided by 2r. ये याद कर लो, मतलब बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. You may not be asked this formula, but this formula will be used a lot of time in competitive examination also. When I'll be teaching you some numericals for JEE NEET and all, this formula will be used frequently. So please remember this अच्छे से. ठीक है? बहुत बढ़िया. Now using this formula only, direction पता लग गया ना अथर्व? डायरेक्शन तो मालूम चला ना. In this case क्या मिलेगा? ऐसा मिला ना, इधर होगा लेफ्ट की तरफ. In this case राइट की तरफ, सॉरी हाँ राइट की तरफ. Use the right hand thumb rule. Center is also a point on the axis, right? Atharv, do you agree with this or not? This method is for which point? This is what? To find the direction of magnetic field at an axial position. Don't you think center is also a point on the axis? It is, right? तो ये फॉर्मूला सबके लिए मतलब एप्लीकेबल है. This method is applicable for the center also. All right? चलो मैं क्वेश्चन एक करा ही देता हूं for your satisfaction. If this is the current carrying loop, current is in this direction. This is the center O. Tell me what is the direction of magnetic field at point O. बोलो सब लोग. कर लो रे, नारायण नारायण करना शुरू करो. अरे नारद बाबा ऐसे ही करते थे ना, नारायण नारायण. तो राइट हैंड थंब रूल घुमाते रहो अपना. Tell me what is the direction of magnetic field here? Into the plane. Correct? Fingers को ऐसा कर्ल करोगे तो ऐसा करोगे कर्ल, right? Into the plane. So the direction of magnetic field here is what? Into the plane. Into the plane. All right? यहां बताइए क्या होगा? What is the direction of magnetic field here? इस केस में क्या होगा? Tell me. Into the plane, out of the plane? Out of the plane. समझ में आई बात? बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छा, if I ask you, very good guys, keep it up. सर्कल बनाया, इसको इरेज किया, and now erase this half. Current is in this direction. This is the center. ठीक है? So this is the center, this is the I value. Tell me if radius is R. अरे कोई बच्चा ऐसे विसल बजा रहा है, सीटी मार रहा है, उसको खिलौना मिल गया, कोई लाके दे दिया उसको. If this is point O, tell me what will be the magnitude of magnetic field at the center? बोलो बच्चा लोग. What will be the answer? Correct, half हो जाएगा, right? What will be the answer? जो सर्कल के कारण था, सर्कल के कारण इतना था. So because of this semicircle, what will happen? Half हो जाएगा. So answer will be mu naught I divided by 4r. करेक्ट है ना? मैग्नीट्यूड क्या होगा यहाँ पे? सॉरी, डायरेक्शन क्या होगा यहाँ पे? What will be the direction here? सेम करना है, ऐसे करो, कर्ल करो, कर्ल योर राइट हैंड फिंगर्स एंड सी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ थंब, दैट इज इनटू द प्लेन. इनटू द प्लेन. अरे यार क्या हो गया? भूत आ गया क्या? अय्यो, ऐसा मान लो यार, आई डोंट नो, कुछ भांग का से मुझे हुआ है। अच्छा, व्हाट इफ यू आर हैविंग एन आर्क at the place of semicircle? What if you're having an arc? ऐसा किया and then erase this part, पूरा erase कर लो। आर्क है, मैंने बोला नहीं क्वाड्रेंट है, ठीक है, and this was the center, join them। कुछ इस तरीके का, राइट। and if this angle is theta, tell me what is the magnetic field at the center? बोलो बच्चा लोग, क्या मिलेगा? B at O, what will be the answer? करेक्ट, बट किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? कहां मल्टीप्लाई करना है? वेयर डू वी नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई? थीटा बाई 2 पाई, किधर मल्टीप्लाई करना है? कैन आई से व्हेन द एंगल वाज 360 और 2 पाई, द वैल्यू वाज दिस, करेक्ट ना? व्हेन द एंगल वाज दिस वन, कितना था? व्हेन थीटा वाज 2 पाई, द वैल्यू इज दिस। व्हेन थीटा बिकम्स when the angle becomes theta, then this will become, क्या लिख देंगे आंसर? तो म्यू नॉट आई बाई 2r into theta by 2 pi. So this is what magnetic field per unit angle into the angle of this arc. Correct answer क्या मिला? म्यू नॉट आई बाई 4 pi r into theta. So for any arc of any arc, कैसे किसी फॉर्म में रहे वो, सर्कुलर आर्क, कितना भी एंगल रहे, just use this formula. Whether this is in the form of semicircle, पूरा सर्कल, a quadrant, 3/4, anything, whatever angle given to you. If you're having an arc like this, and if the angle is 95, 90, 80, kuch bhi, just put the value of theta. But yes, theta should be in terms of radian, because we have done theta by 2 pi. This is radian, so this should also be radian. So theta should be in terms of radian, not in terms of degree. All right, guys, बहुत बढ़िया. Now get me answer for this one. At O, case A, case B. Tell me what is the magnetic field at O with the direction. Tell me the value of B, O. Answer बताइए क्या होगा? These are straight current carrying wire. These are also straight current carrying wire. क्या मिलेगा आंसर? Mu naught I divided by 4R. What will be the direction? Direction will be into the plane. All right. What about this one, guys? This will also have the same answer. B naught is equal to mu naught I by 4R. What will be the direction here? Here direction will be out of the plane. है ना? अच्छा. Why didn't I consider these straight current carrying wires? Because this point will lie on the line of flow of current. For this also, this point will lie on the line of flow of current. Here, this point will lie on the line of flow of current. Here also, this point O will lie on the line of flow of current. So because of this straight current carrying wire, B is 0. Because of these two straight current carrying wire, B is 0. So we are left with the semicircular part only. Guys, click yes if you have understood today's lecture. If you have any doubt, please बताना. Guys, click yes if you have understood today's lecture. Clear है सबको? बहुत बढ़िया. So आज का last सवाल. Tell me the answer for this one. B at O. Find B at center O. Find out. Yeah, 2R है. Radius 2R है. And imagine this distance is very very small. ये इसके ऊपर में overlap करके जा रहा है. I can't represent that thing here. If I'll represent ना, तो आपको लगेगा same जुट गया. Just imagine these two lines are साथ में. This is also passing through this point. This is also passing through this point. Tell me the answer. consider this distance is very, very small. These are what? Overlapping. Tell me guys, what will be the answer for B at point O? Mi by 2? M क्या है? In previous question 2R? मेघना सॉरी कौन है? अभिषेक चेक करो बच्चा, फॉर्मूला चेक करो. टू डायरेक्शंस, व्हाई कांट आई हैव टू डायरेक्शंस? मैंने इस पे इधर से बैटरी कनेक्ट कर दिया है. Pratish, got it? I have connected a battery across it. So current इधर से गया, इधर से बाहर निकला. अरे समझ में आया प्रतीश कैसा कंडीशन है? So I'm just worried about field because of these things. Got it? चलो. So few of you have answered 3 mu I by 8R, mu naught I by 8R, mu naught I by 4R minus mu naught. हाँ तो फाइनल आंसर बोलो अंकिता फाइनल आंसर बोलो. Mu naught I by 8R. Okay, देखो कितने एलिमेंट्स हैं? So 1 element, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of straight current carrying wire, magnetic field will be 0. So we need to take care of the semicircular part only. है ना? Let me call this as first element. This is the second element. Or let me call this ulta. This is the first element. This is the second element. Because of third and fourth, because of straight current carrying wire, it will be 0. So I can write B because of 1. Tell me the magnitude first. B because of 1. क्या मिलेगा? Mu naught I by 4R. What will be the direction because of first element, guys? Out of the plane, correct? The direction will be out of the plane. Acha, what about B2? What about B2? So B2 will be current is same. So mu naught I divided by 4 into 2R. That means 8R. What will be the direction? So direction will be into the plane. Correct hai? Direction will be into the plane. कैसे मिला? So curl your right hand finger. Current is going in this direction. Curl किया तो into the plane. ठीक है? बहुत बढ़िया. So what is the net field? Can I say that directly? B1 minus B2 because they are in opposite direction. No, Ankita, तुमने गलती किया बच्चा. Both of them are in opposite direction. So their magnitude will be simple subtraction. Acha, which one of them is higher? Which one of them is having larger magnitude? So first one is having the larger magnitude because this is mu naught by 4R and this is having mu naught by 8R. The first one is larger, so V1 minus B2 is the answer. So mu naught I by 4R into 1 minus 1 by 2. And what will be the direction? So the direction of this B net will be along the vector which is having higher magnitude. So which is having higher magnitude? First one is having higher magnitude. So along the first vector. First vector is out of the plane. So out of the plane. So find the correct answer here. So mu naught I by 8R out of the plane. So this is the answer. B at O. Guys, click yes if you have understood this. अंकिता तुमने मिस्टेक किया बच्चा, फिर से देख लो एक बार, ठीक है? क्लियर है बच्चा लोग? So आज के लिए बस इतना ही रखते हैं. So thank you guys, thank you for attending the class and thank you for being responsive. And as I say, stay safe, stay healthy, happy learning. Good night, bye bye, take care, enjoy.